Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story for the month of August 2019. And this is for you coming from Taurus. So, first, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll reply to you. Now, the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days of August, and I'm going to tackle your area of romance for you, you coming from Taurus. And it's a very good card. It says that where romance is concerned, in the first 15 days of August, you're going to be very lucky, and if you're looking for one, you will find a wonderful one. And if you already have one, it's going to go very, very well for you. The chances of finding happiness in romance areas is tremendously your way. Your aura is shining, which means you are found to be very attractive by your partner. So very good news for that. Now for your marriage areas, let's see what the card says. Oh, it's a wonderful card. It's a card of harmony where the opposites actually agree with each other. So this month of first 15 days of August is going to produce plenty of harmony in your marriage areas. And you're going to get closer and closer, and the understanding is going to be wonderful. There's a lot of cooperation shown from this card and togetherness, and it's going to be a wonderful first 15 days of August where your marriage is concerned. So try to make it better by going one step ahead and seeing what you can do to make your marriage partner happy. Now we will talk about the last 16 days of August. And I'll pull this card for your romance area. Well, this is not a very good card. It's the card that shows you feel trapped. You feel trapped for some reason. Well, I'm talking to you firstly about your romance area. So if you find a new romance, I'm worried that you are going to feel trapped in the last 16 days of August. So think very carefully. Don't give your heart away too quickly. Tell yourself, I've got to watch out why I might be trapped in some way or another. Take your time and you will be able to realize it. Now I'm going to pull another card about your ongoing romance, and let's see what that says. All right, it's a good card. So what's going on is okay. You are more controllable, but I don't like that moon on the side. That moon on the side shows that past issues may bother you. Whenever I see a black moon on the card, it's something from the past that's coming up to give you trouble. So in your ongoing romance, don't bring any problems of the past. It might lead to accusations. It might lead to trouble. All you need to do is avoid doing that, and the card shows you will be very happy. It's the card of Venus, which is very good for you. And you're going to be extremely doing well in your marriage area in the last 16 days of August. Now about your marriage area. So let's see what it says, the card. Well, here's a problem. It's not a big problem, but it's a problem. So where your marriage is concerned, you have to be very cautious that whatever you try to do in the last 16 days of August, there is a misunderstanding, a miscalculation. This is the card of money going all wrong. So one of you is in trouble with some financial issues. And that may be the cause of why the last 16 days of August are going to prove to be difficult in your marriage areas. Well, it's you listening to me. And so tone down any kind of blame coming from you. Be accepting the problem. And you will see that way you will slow down the activity of bad news. It takes two hands to clap. And if one hand doesn't, the other one will keep quiet. So while the card says there's a problem of miscommunication and miscalculation, don't say too much and don't do too much. And that way everything will get quietened down. Now for you in Taurus, your lucky ages. There'll be some of you in the arena of romance and marriage who are going to be very, very lucky. And the lucky ages from this card are, if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 20 or 56 or 65. So after 56 is 65 or 74. You're going to be one very lucky person, whether in marriage, whether in romance. You'll have that aura about you that just attracts people. So you got to be materialistically minded. If it's the romance you want, find out where to go. You want to meet with people who are successful. And so I'm giving you the tip for the whole month of August. If you're of these ages, go right on and you'll get what you want. If you're not of these ages, doesn't mean you're not going to do well. There are many other ages, but you'll need to see an astrologer one day. And why don't you see me? I do charge USD $50, and I'll talk to you more about that. Now we'll talk about lucky colors for you coming from Taurus. What a fabulous card I pulled for you. You've got two choices here, green or turquoise. Take your pick. If you ask me, I prefer green because the background and the support is green. So I like green very much for you for the whole month of August. And when you wear green, you'll set off this energy. It's an invisible energy, but between two people, between three people, between four people, the energy will be felt. And this is going to be a very positive energy if you wear the color green as much as you can during the whole month of August. And now, what about lucky directions? Why lucky directions? Well, there are 9 planets that have been chosen to look after Earth. And these 9 planets surround Earth, and that's become our solar system. So when we look left or look right or look straight or look back, we are going to be facing one planet or another. If the planet is good, we are lucky. If that planet is bad, we are in trouble. So for you coming from Taurus, lucky direction. So you coming from Taurus, looking at this card, I'm going to favor East very much. So if you try to face East for the inspiration of romance or to make your marriage happy, it will be very easily and quickly done because the planets for this month of August, those planets on the East side are going to help you a great deal. So do that for inspiration. Now about an attachment to somebody. An attachment goes on all the time. Whether we are married or not, we tend to like somebody or another. And for you coming from Taurus, it's a very interesting card. It's all about water. So my mind has gone straight to Cancer. So I would say that somebody from the born in the period of Cancer is going to make a lot of attraction for you and make you to be feel attracted to this person. And it's a very positive card. So it may start as a friendship. It may help you in job or in business, or it may just go on to a further, more deeper romance or even marriage. So there you are. Well, I have a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, looking at your palms. This program is using the tarot cards. When I do the 90-minute session with you, it will be based on date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will tackle your next 7 or 8 years. And I will talk to you about all areas of your life in these 7, 8, or 9 years. And I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers, your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions. A lot of good news and good energies from the universe. And that will cost you USD $50. So send me that email. You need to know how to tackle your next 7, 8, or 9 years, not only in the area of love and romance and marriage, but also in job, in business and finances. And what about health? I will go into detail about your health. So send me that email, andyhoro9@gmail.com, and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Until then, have a good month of August, and I hope your love story is good. Thank you and goodbye.